Hello everyone, in this video let's talk about user defined module. So as you already know, modules are classified into two types. Those are built-in modules and user defined modules. So built-in modules means these modules are already defined, predefined modules. So in those modules some functions are already there. Okay, some functionalities are already defined in those modules. Suppose if you want to make use of those functionalities in your program, first of all you have to import that module and you can make use of those functionalities. Suppose for example, if I want to find out the factorial of a number, okay, so this factorial is already defined in math module. So first of all you have to import math module and you can make use of that functionality by using math.factorial of. So in the argument list you can pass for which number you want to find the factorial. Okay, so like this we can use the inbuilt modules or predefined modules in our program. Okay, next coming to user defined modules. So what is meant by a user defined module? Every module in Python we will call each and every module as a Python script. Okay, that means some code, some Python code, right? So user defined module is a Python script where we can define. So in this Python script we can define any function, a statement or any instruction. Okay, and we can save that. We have to save this Python code and we can make use of this Python code in some other programs. Okay, so user defined module is the Python script where we can define a function or a statement or instruction and we can save that and we can make use of that in some other program. But to use this user defined module, first of all we need to write a code in a file. Okay, in a new file we have to write the code and we need to save that. So whenever you save this program, this code, this Python code, the import, whenever you use import, the import will search for these files in some specific directories only. That means we have to make sure that we have to save this save our Python code in those directories only. Okay, so what are the directories? What are those specific directories where we have to save our Python code? Means I will show the directory list. So see here, import sys. You know already about this sys module, right? Sys.path. So this will give the list of directories. So these are the directories. So in these directories only we have to save our Python code. Okay, because import will search for our files in these directories only. Okay, suppose if you want to make use of those functionalities, we have to save our files in these directories only. We have to make sure of that. Okay, so I will show now with an example program. So see here, for that go to Python idle. Open a file. A new file is open now. Here I am writing one function. So see here, def. So my function name is take it as a module. Module test is my function name. Okay, so here I am taking a name variable and it is assigned with a string some John. Okay, so I am going to print some greeting message. Welcome, comma name written. So this is my Python code. Okay, so my function name is module test and in that function I have written some code. Just I have assigned a name variable and some greeting message welcome. Welcome greeting message I am going to print. Okay, so this is my Python code. So first of all you have to save the code. Save as. So see here, in this specific directory I am going to save the file. Some module 5.py. Okay, save. So here I have saved the file. My file name is module5.py. Okay, so each and every Python code has to be saved with .py extension and my function name is module test. So now let me show how I can run this code. Means see here. So first of all you have to import your module name, that is module 5, right? So no errors. So module 5 dot, so my function name is, see here, it will show module test is my function name. Okay, as it is a function name, you have to use function call, right? Function call operator you have to use after this function name. So if you press enter, you will get the output, welcome John. So see here, so in the name variable a John string is being stored in the name variable. So I am going to print welcome. So whatever may be the string which is given in the double quotations, that will be printed in the output screen as it is, comma. So in the name variable John is being stored. So that's why the output is welcome John. Okay. So like this we can use user defined modules in our program. Okay. Let me show another example for better understanding. So see here, I am opening another file. So here def some test1 is my function name. So here I am taking two variables, a equal to some 20, b equal to 30, a equal to 20, b equals to 30. So here just I am going to print a plus b value. Okay, so return, right? So here now I am saving the file, save as. So this is my directory. Okay, this is the yellow directory, right? Here I am saving as module 6.py. This is my file name. Okay, save. So see here how I can make use of that. See, import module 6, right? No errors, right? So module 6 dot, so what is my function name? Test1. So after this you have to use function call operator. If you press enter, see here, I got the output. So print of a plus b, a is 20 and b is 30, 20 plus 30, that is 50 is my output, right? So in this way we can use user defined modules in our program. So that's about user defined modules. Thank you.